Hello and welcome to Art with Mrs. Beaufeaux. Today in kindergarten art, we're going to take our handprint, do something really fun with it, mix in a little bit of art concepts, including the idea of Pointillism, to create a really fun fall project. So this is the project that we're going to be making today. I wonder if you can see my hand. It's kind of hiding. It's almost camouflaged. We get to use crayons today, along with paint and pencils. Let's get started. On the back of your paper, we're going to start with our name, date, and class. Let's flip our paper over and start by drawing a semicircle on the bottom. This is going to be the hill where our tree is on. Now we're going to take our hand and outline it with our pencil lightly. This way, if we make a mistake, it'll be easy to erase. After that, we can go over and inside our handprint with various browns and other warm colors, like maybe oranges and yellows. I love working with crayons because there are so many different ways we can use them. If you have a naked crayon, one that doesn't have any paper on it, you can turn it sideways, smush it up and down in something called rubbing. You can do straight lines up and down, side to side, or even diagonally. To add different textures, we can do other things like curly lines or maybe zigzag lines. There are so many different ways to use our crayons. Today, we're going to be exploring that idea, using crayons in different directions to help us create texture in our image. I pulled out a couple different shades of green to work on my grass, my hill. Do you see the zigzag lines I'm using? I'm going over it with a couple different shades of green. I'm excited to see what it makes. Oh, now I'm going to add some black to my tree, and I'm adding a little hollow spot. Maybe an owl lives in my tree. In this next part, you're gonna see me do something kind of interesting. I flip my paper over and use a couple crayons and test spots because I wanted to find certain colors of blue to work with, but some of my crayons were kind of old and I couldn't really read on the paper. So this is a good idea if you ever run into a problem like that. Flip your paper over and test crayons on the back. Now that I found the colors that I want, I'm lightly going side to side on the outside of my tree. I'm trying to make a really neat background image for my picture. Next, we're gonna pass out some paint. Let's learn about Pointillism. Pointillism is defined as a technique in painting using tiny dots of various color, which become blended within the viewer's eye. Today, we're going to be using tiny dots of colors to represent our changing fall leaves. In this portion of the project, I'm using small Q-tips to help me apply those paint dots all over my tree. Do you notice how some of the leaves don't actually touch the tree? And I'm putting some on the ground too, to make it look like the leaves have fallen off the tree. In the last step, I added a yellow backing paper, which I put my name on the bottom. This has been Art with Mrs. Beaufeaux. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.